Hi, welcome to Wiki Tiki and Kashan Product. This is Venkat here. So today I'm going to talk about the cyber security series. So the continuous series which I'm trying to give, and this particular series is very important because I'm going to talk about much more on the hardware side, on the servers, because the websites are stored somewhere in the server. So we are going to talk about the servers and the application in the servers, how your files are, the application can be hacked, and how the databases are hacked, how the devices are hacked, or these are the areas, and how I can secure it via the cryptography or encryption concepts. So these are the areas we are going to discuss today. So hope you'll enjoy my video. And before going ahead, to motivate my subscribers, we got a lot of we are conducting quiz competitions at the end of this particular video. Okay, so here is the topic which we are going to discuss now. So this is the previous one we discussed. These are the previous areas we discussed, and now we are going to discuss on the part 9, hacking the devices, web and the databases, and part 10 is the next video. It's coming up, and you got your part 11 also. Let's move on to that video. So what is an application? So application in the sense the user is accessing something. It is useful for the end users, that is called as an application. Gmail is a web application. Facebook is a web application. I went to Apollo medical store. They are giving a bills or something like that. That is a application, a medical store application. So if it is a web application, I got the data which is stored in the client, and it is accessed, which is stored in the server, and it can be accessed by the client. We got the client and a server model, and it is available in the web, that is called as web client and web server. A web server is one which will store the data somewhere. So from the browsing center, a user is accessing a server, and from the server it will access the database. That's how the functionality is. The person who is holding everything, the Gmail holding the website, gmail.com, from somewhere the website is coming, man. That place is called as web server. Okay, web server. So as I told you, the user, the client is interacting with the internet, and via the internet they are accessing the web server to retrieve the data. This is how the entire functionality is. So based on this, I'm trying to create a picture for you, man. So you got your Gmail client. That website is stored in Gmail server, and the database is stored in Gmail databases. So it is in web client, web server, and web databases. This is how, and everything is happening via the internet. Okay, over here, what are the files available, sir? The web server is holding the files, which is nothing but your server files. And over here you got the client files. The client files are HTML. For designing it, for coloring it, CSS, and for doing validations you need JavaScript. Okay, you need JavaScript. And from there, the username and password, I took it and I sent to the database. So and the mid person is called as the server. And it is kind of if it's a PHP website, you'll have PHP for that. So if you are able to hack this guy, you are able to access the database. That's how the hackers will try to do it. Okay, they will try to hack this server. They will try to hack these files. We are going to discuss on two areas. One is like how the people are hacking this server, and how they are going to hack this PHP file. That is one we are going to see now. Okay, so now you are able to understand, right? So you got the client and you got the client files. The user is typing something in the client file, and the data is taken, the username and password is taken by the server, took to the database, and inbox is packed and give it back to this guy. So that's the scope of the web server. Okay, so now the hacker will try to attack the web server. Here is the topics, here is the way of attacking the web servers they will try to do it. The one is default settings. Every server will have a default settings. They will try to attack the default settings, because once the computer is installed, you don't, no, I got my Android phone, first time installing, no password, man. You have to set the password. So that is the default settings and default account. See, I got my MySQL installed. The default username and password is root, and the password is empty. Simple. If you leave that one, they will attack you. Okay, so we have to take care of this default accounts and everything. Misconfiguration. So if improperly, if the server is configured, it will be attacked. And the software vulnerability, the software which is available in the server, and the server is itself the problem, man. It is got vulnerability now. They will get attacked. Lack of security policy and procedures. Normal user should not have an admin account, man. Admin access, man. So you have to check out the privileges and everything. So lack of security policies, bad hygiene and backup. So considering it is hacked, my server is hacked, man, and you should be really careful. Like you should have some backup, man, to restore it. So you should have the backups and everything. And finally, content management system. Content management system in the sense like considering a Facebook or something is there. Okay, they will have the default username and password, default URLs and everything. So you should be really careful with that. So via that one, because they know the way, they can easily enter. So you should be really careful in tracking down and resolving these stuffs. Okay, now the thing is like now we'll talk about the types of web servers. We talk about the types of web servers. One is like your Apache. Apache is the main server that people are using for PHP and for Java also they're using. Even for Python programming also they're using this Apache. Okay, and the second one is Microsoft Internet Information Services, Microsoft IIS. Microsoft IIS in the sense, this guy, Microsoft IIS, this guy is trying to host a .NET based web projects, and other will have Tomcat and Tornado and other servers for Java and other technologies. And Nginx is really famous now. If you are having a huge website, obviously we need a powerful web server. Nginx will provide that one. Like YouTube and all, live streaming, man, is very tough. Your Nginx will play a very important role. If we talk about the how much a percentage, it got 65% occupying, 20%, 3% and 12% of occupying is done. This is your web servers. So at the end of this particular video, you got cash prize questions. Get ready, man. There are many students, many companies are asking for Kashiv Infotech trained students. If any of you people are there, please contact me at any time. And congrats to the December month winners and congrats to January month winners for getting placed. To the recruiters, if any of the recruiter, if you watch this particular video, please send your job description to us. We are ready to send our trained candidates to you. So so that you can consider them for the placement. And apart from that, if any of my student, if you're looking into this video, if you're looking for a career change or something like that, please contact me. I'm ready to help you people. Okay, so you can contact me. You can see the lots of recent openings here. I'm ready to refer you people. Okay, just contact me. Okay, so here are some of the job openings currently which is available from Kashiv Infotech company. So this is the job opening came one day before. Yesterday it came. Okay, so job opening is there, and we got some other opportunities for this particular technologies. We got some opportunities for MCA, MSc general. They are looking for Java related candidates. You can see here 200 people. I don't have people. I don't have this much people, man. 200 people. So learned, so trained in .NET or Java. They are looking people. So please contact me if you're looking for a job, or please refer your friends and relatives. I'm ready to help you. And over here, they are looking for C and C++ trained candidates. Yes. So these are some of the opportunities came to my company. Okay, I'm ready to refer you people. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the. So you just contact us. We are ready to help you to get your job, people. Get trained from us. I will take care of you. Let's move on to part 4. Lots of areas we are going to discuss. Come on, man. Let's see. So here is my Insta account. Okay, you can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you people. So here's Insta account. Click this follow button. Contact me via these numbers also. And my name is Venkat. I'm looking for a message. I'm ready to respond to you people. Send me the message. I'm ready to respond to you now. Okay, I'm ready to respond to you. Okay, what are the types of attacks done on a web server? The first one is denial of service attacks. What is denial of service? The people will try to attack you. Okay, so I went to a shop. I'm not going to buy anything. Just disturbing the guy not to serve others, man. That is called denial of service attack. Okay, now making them busy, not responding to genuine users. Domain hijacking. So domain, instead of this domain, I'm reading a request to some other domain. Brute force login, trying different passwords and attack that guy. Direct to transversal, entering into the server, trying to take the folders and files of the servers, and you'll be having buffer overflow, memory. So attacking the memory, that is called as buffer overflow. And finally, you got your command execution, sending remote commands to hijack the system. So these are the varieties of 6 attacks can be done on this server. The first one is denial of service attack. What is a denial? So these are all genuine users and this is a fake user. This guy is holding everything and this guy couldn't access it. That is how the denial of service attack happened. So the second thing is like you are able to see. So hacking their DNS servers so that instead of going to the genuine website, moving the request to the malicious website. This is how the people will do it. That is called domain hijacking. Brute force, trying different passwords, different all possible combination so that I'm trying to attack the system. That is called brute force login. And the other one is like you got a direct to transversal, so trying to hack the files and folders of the server. Okay, this is one of the powerful attack. And over here you'll be having buffer overflow, making the memory blast, filling the memory and making the memory confused. That is called as buffer overflow. And command execution, sending remote commands to do some process on the server. So injecting some commands and making this, disturbing the server. That's how it is called as command execution. So you may ask me a question, how to resolve this one, sir? These are the possibility of safeguarding your web servers. That is called as countermeasures. Now I'm going to talk about the countermeasures. Over here, software patches. So latest patches to avoid hacking and all can be done over here. Software patches, server and software monitoring, hardening, trying to give the powerful hard password, man, so that no one can hack it. Vulnerability scanning for vulnerability. Is there any possibility of vulnerability, man? Checking out everything. Firewalls, checking out like it's a setting the program so that no one can send anything inside, outside, and no one can enter inside. For setting firewall, restrict remote admin. No, from the remote no one can access. Restricting the remote administration possibilities. Change the default settings. The default settings is there. I need to change it. Setting the having the same password or something like that, or like you should not avoid everything. Penetration testing. So trying to check the system so that no one can enter, or you just check it out like a hacker, check it out whether is there any possibility of entering. Constant vigilance, checking out regularly, is there any problem. So you should be really careful in monitoring and vigilant, checking out very vigorously so that there should not be any attack. These are the possibilities of safeguarding your web servers. So personally, I have written lots of information in this particular article. Just go to this particular link. I'll put this one in the description and first comment also. wikidiki.com/tutorial/ethical hacking. Okay, just scroll down. Hacking the web servers. Just click this one. You are able to see it here. The hacking the web servers will have lots of information like this. Okay, just learn everything. So I'll be loading a lot of content also here. Please go to this link and learn. Okay, let's move on to the next area. So hacking the web application. So website is there, in the the server is there and the website is there. I will hack that website, man. How to hack the website? Let's see. Okay, hacking the web applications. What are the possibilities of hacking the web application can be done? What is the vulnerability available, man? What is the loophole to hack your web applications? The vulnerabilities. One is XSS, cross-site scripting, information leakage, weak authentication, CSRF, okay, and predictability of secure interfaces, SQL injection, insecure session handling, poor development practices, and not validating the untrusted data. These are the 9 possibilities of attacking. Some attacking and vulnerabilities available. The first one is cross-site scripting, sending a script via the text box, via the search button, somewhere trying to, via the URL, sending the script and try to inject into the server. That is called as cross-site scripting. Okay, cross-site scripting. Okay, and the second was information leakage, trying to gather some information about the website. What are the pages available? Okay, what are the folders available? What are the files in the folders? Trying to grab that information. That is called as information leakage. From there we are able to attack it. Weak authentication. What's the name, man? Venkat. So maybe this guy's username is password is Venkat. It's logged in. Weak authentication. Don't have a weak authentication, man. Have some very strong username and password. Okay, cross-site request forgery. Cross-site request forgery in the sense like the attacker will be like sending some emails to the victim. He will send some emails to the victim, and the victim will try to click that email. That is a malicious website, thinking that ICICI.com, this is ICICI.com. Okay, so malicious site, this guy unknowingly entering into the site, giving the username and password. This username and password is taken by the attacker and he will enter into the genuine website. That is called as cross-site request forgery. Okay, the user will try to attack the websites to try to grab some information about maybe like the session, the cookies, or any information about the user to attack the site. Okay, predictability of secure interfaces. See, actually you can see, I gave the username and password, click the login button, mobile is there, they're coming up. If the mobile is with me now, then I can hack your machine, hack your account. No. So we should have notification. You need to unlock the mobile, then only you can see the notification, the OTP, passwords and everything. Trying to secure the interface is very, very important, man. So predictability of secure interfaces, we should be really careful. SQL injection. So putting the passwords, so putting some informations and trying to use SQL weakness to enter into the system. That is called as SQL injection. And insecure session handling. See, Venkat is there. I'm trying to give my username and password. Inbox is coming to me. I click my sent item is coming to me. Between the Gmail and the users, you will have a number called, something is there between the Gmail and the user. That is called a session. If someone take this, a token. If someone take that one, they can access my inbox, man. That is called session. So session handling, session hijacking will be done. We should be really careful. And writing poor coding practices, a improper developer, something like that, gone. Your entire system is gone. So you should be really careful. And finally, like considering my mobile number is there, instead of the number, this guy is giving special. Why this guy is giving special character? You have to validate it. Validating the untrusted data is very, very important. If you're not validating, then it's a big problem happen. Okay, so what kind of attacks the people are doing? It's like obviously denial of services, I have shown you, and SQL injection is another attack, brute force login, and you got an XSS, you got a CSRF, you got a form tampering. So giving lot of informations in the form and confusing the form, that is called form tampering. Buffer overflow, so giving more informations and making your memory blast. That is a buffer overflow. Poor error handling. If there is any error, it should be handled properly. So incorrect MySQL. Oh, database MySQL. So you are able to understand, you are able to analyze it, and session hijacking. These are the way and methodologies of attacks happen on the server. Okay, over here, like this, I personally written this article. Just go to wikidiki.com/tutorial/ethical hacking and start learning as much as you can, people. Okay, just scroll down. You are able to see the hacking web application. Click it. Hacking web application. Click it, and you are able to see lots of content. Just go there and learn as much as you can. Okay, let's move on to the next area. Next one is, okay, sir, you may ask me a question. Sir, I want to become an ethical hacking expert, sir. I want to become a cyber security specialist. So what I can do? Tell me, sir. So it's very simple, people. Just come to me. I'll train you. So Kashi Infotech, my company, we are offering internships and courses via online and offline. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you, people. I'll make you an ethical hacking expert or a cyber security specialist. Okay. So if you want to learn ethical hacking and become a cyber security specialist, please trust me. Start learning these 4 technologies. The job is confirmed. Any degree, any department, and you got arrears, you got a career break, 5 years I didn't work, no problem, you will get job for sure. I'll assure you for that. So learn cyber security. You need to secure a website, learn web application, you need to secure a database, learn databases, and you will be writing applications using this technology. So web design, cyber security, .NET or Java or Python, SQL Server or Oracle, anything. Just learn all these 4 technology. You will be an expert. Okay, so like over here, 100% safest job opportunity. The salary is awesome, people, and lifetime you will be settled. Okay, here is my contact number. Anytime, just contact it. If they didn't pick the call, just give a WhatsApp message. They will surely call you. Okay, or else you just contact me via my Insta account. I'll help you, man. So what topics I need to learn from cyber security, sir? Just go to this link, kashyapinfo.com/hacking internship, hacking-internship. I'll put the link in the description. Just scroll down Just scroll down to the bottom, you are able to see lots and lots of technical contents about like what are the topics you need to learn. Start learning, people. Okay, what else we are going to see, man? SQL injection. SQL injection in the sense, as I told you, like via the SQL, they will try to identify the weakness and try to inject. That is called as SQL injection. Okay, so you are able to see it here. The username is this one. Something I'm trying to give the something to identify the weakness of the SQL and try to inject. You are able to see the username is Srinivas. The password is my password. Select star from users. This is a query create SQL created in the backend in the server. The user equal to Srinivas and password equal to this one. So identifying the weakness, they are trying to give some other nonsense one here. You are able to see it here. Trying to hack the system where user ID equal to empty r 1 equal to r equal to 1 equal to 1, right? They will try to use this weakness of the database, try to inject into the system. That is called as SQL injection. If you want to learn more on the SQL injection and other things, go to wikidiki.com/tutorials/ethical hacking. In this area, just scroll down to the bottom, you are able to see lots of information about the SQL injection. Start learning that one. Yeah, over here you got your SQL injection. Start learning this one and build your profile. Okay, so yes, let's move on to the next area. Where is the next area, man? I'll put this link in the description. Okay, don't worry. Hacking wireless components. This is the fourth area we are going to discuss now. So hacking the wireless components. What are the components? See, actually, like this is called as access point, the router or the modem. So like over here, if the user is accessing the modem wireless, and transferring some data, that information can be eavesdropped, heard by like some people, or it can be like hacked by the Trojans, or via the spam emails or something like that. The people try to identify this kind of precious information, people. Okay, so wireless attack is one of the most worst attack. We should be really careful. What are the concepts we should think about, learn in wireless? Extension to the wired LAN. So I got the wire to connect the computers. Instead of the wired LAN, I'll go with the wireless LAN. The second one is like access point, the modem or the router which is giving my internet access is called as access point. Hotspot, how much the area is covered, that is called a hotspot. Line of sight, in the sense direct connectivity. The wireless is directly connected to a particular device, that is called line of sight. These are the very important concepts you should understand in wireless. And the wireless standards we should understand. So every time they'll try to improvise the standard of the wireless computing. The latest one is 802.11ac. And this is the previous one which is supporting 300. So this is supporting GBBS. This guy N is supporting 300 Mbps up to. G is supporting 54 Mbps. B is supporting 2.4 GHz, and this is a very standard one, startup one. Okay, so step by step the encryption standard is improvised, and apart from that the speed of the data is getting improvised. Okay, this is the wireless standards. And if we talk about the encryption standards, we'll talk about those things later. Now we'll talk about the wireless component. We talk about wireless, what are things, sir? Sir, I connected to the network, sir. That is SSID. And over here I got another guy, sir. BSSID, sir. What is a BSSID, man? BSSID in the sense the MAC address of the device. SSID is the connectivity, and BSSID is the to whom I need connect. In mobile you got your IME number, right? Similarly, a router or a modem will have this BSSID. And if there is no password, it is open. If there is a password, it is encrypted. And if the password is very weak, then it is called a shared key. And if someone is the third party authenticating it, then it is called as authorized services. So these are the key terminologies and components of a wireless. Now let's talk about the authentication mechanism, how the data is encrypted. Over here, if we talk about the encryption authentication methodologies, over here you are able to see it here. This one is a smaller guy, from there big. These are the highest secure one. Now the security is like a combination of WEP and WPA. So they combined it, made a highest encryption data. So while transferring the data, the wireless data is secured via these encryption algorithms. Okay, what are the possible attacks can be done on the mobile? So that's the one we are going to see now. So what are the possible attacks? If we talk about the possible mobile attacks, the possible mobile attacks are like sending a malware. So injecting a malware so that a virus will injected, that apps will be a Trojan apps, or it will modify the operating system. Okay, what are the Trojan apps? Looks like a genuine app, but it's a debugger, a Trojan app. Okay, fake app. So that is called as like a Trojan apps. You got that. If your virus is injected, your malware is injected, it becomes a virus. So maybe like because of the Trojan apps, it will get affected, or through the OS modifications it happened. And the other one is like via the possible mobile attacks can be done via the data loss. The possibility is data loss. So obviously, because of the application installed, it got a lot of vulnerability. Based on that, the data will get lost. Because so the man in the middle attack, okay, the person will be trying to sniff the passwords. Okay, so or they will theft the data. This is also the way of attacking the data loss. And finally, it's because of the mobile attacks. There is a problem with the privacy of data. The apps will be getting modified, and they will try to take informations about you, the geolocations or the passwords, anything they will take it. So injecting the malwares or data loss, or it can be like a privacy loss. Something they will do it. So these are the possibility of mobile attacks. So how I can secure it, sir? These are the possibility of securing it. So mobile device management, unwanted apps should not put it. Only best apps should be placed, and we should have a physical security. Lock the devices. So IME blocking. So like once the mobile is stolen or something like that, block the IME numbers or something like that. And finally, use Find My Phone kind of apps to remotely wipe it. Okay, or find the location of the mobiles. So something like these are the possibility of securing your mobile from the hackers and attackers. Okay, and I've written a lot of things, informations in this particular tutorial. Just go to wikitechie.com/tutorials/ethical hacking. Okay, just scroll down. Okay, once over here, you go hacking wireless networks. Just come here, just scroll down. You are able to see a lot of information. Start learning this one. Okay. Okay, what else we are going to see it here? So this is the final area we're going to talk about is encryption. What is encryption? Encryption in the sense like securing a data by converting into a different format, that is called as encryption. So you are able to see, I want to send a data. In that case, the data is like a key. The data is encrypted using a key so that others can't access it. They won't understand what it is. This is the encrypted data which is sent to the destination. So the destination, they will use this key to open it to see your actual data. This is how the encryption and decryption is happening. Okay, encryption is converting into a complex thing, and decryption is from the complex getting the original thing. Okay, if both the people are using the same key, then it is called as symmetric encryption. Same key. So encrypt key, the same key I'm using it to decrypt it. That is called as symmetric encryption. Over here, if you have a different key, then it is called as asymmetric encryption. Over here, this guy is using a public key to encrypt. Over here they are using some private key, a different key, but you got the data. Then it is called as asymmetric encryption. So hope you got lots of idea, and I've written a practical. I'm trying to show you a lot of information in my website. Just go to wikitechie.com/tutorials/ethical-hacking. Just scroll down. You are able to see the cryptography here. Just go there, learn as much as you can. Okay. Yes. Now let's move on to the next one. Here is the interview, a quiz question. I'm going to ask you, what are the 4 wireless concepts? If you know the answer, just post the comment. Okay, so type this question in the comments. Put your name and answer in the comments, and place your Google Pay or account details over here. Relax, we are not going to hack your thing. Just I want only Google Pay number. Enough. So we will be motivating the subscribers, and we are paying money to them. Okay, so just win the cash prize. All the very best. Anyway, so it's time for me to say goodbye to you. Like our company, Kashin, we are providing online internships and offline internships from a Chennai office, and I request you people to share this particular video to your friends and everyone. Let's spread the good information to everyone. Let's transform the society, people. Okay, it's time for me to say goodbye to you. Thank you. This is Venkat from Wiki Tech and Kashin. Jai Hind. Thank you.